day, classmates. We are Traveloka. Our mission is to travel within the local community and providing a valuable information to the viewers. First, let me introduce myself. I'm Bien.
Hi, I'm Rose Ann, and today we are going to visit the University of the East Caloocan campus. Although it's pandemic, but in Traveloka,
We
we
find
find
grace.
grace.
For today's episode, we are presenting socio-cultural factors and aesthetic factors in University of the East Caloocan campus, which is located in 105 Samson Road, Caloocan City, Philippines. For the first cultural factor is existing land use distribution. Residential has 41.8% land use distribution that pertains to the dwelling and housing in the city. For the commercial land use, that has 12.36% of the land pertaining to business and retail purposes. Under the category of commercial or 7-Eleven, Metrobank, SM, Sangandaan, Ministop, and BDO that are not that far away from UE campus. Institutional has 3.95% and it refers to the present institution near the site. Under it are UE Caloocan, STI, AMA, and Gumbuza Elementary School. As you can see, there are other lands that is present in this distribution, and its total land area is 1,362.50 hectares. For the traffic and transit, UE Caloocan is bounded by Samson Road, a property of a local government unit and considered as main road. And since it's main road, expect that there will be a heavy traffic when it comes to rush hour. There are two present PNR stations with our Monumento and Sangandaan station. Density and zoning. The city of Caloocan is divided into 16 zones, which is composed of 188 barangays. It is further divided into two political boundaries, namely District 1 and District 2. District 1 is composed of 70 barangays, which include barangays 1 to 4, 77 to 85, and 132 to 198. While District 2 is composed of 118 barangays, which include barangays 5 to 76 and 86 to 131.
Socioeconomic factors. In this case, it's all about the related or connection to the university. First thing first, the number of population in Caloocan, according to the data that we found in 2020, that the population is now at 1,661,584. The Barangay 80, which is sakop siya ng campus. According sa data, the population in 2020 census was 1,904. This represent the 0.11% of the total population of the Caloocan. Sample of this in education. There are universities near the UE. Example of these are SCI Caloocan, the neighboring school of UE, and lastly AMA Caloocan. Next up is one of the big commercial building, the Uni Center, where the students there go before and after class. Most of the students use this as the meeting place as they can buy foods here. Next is bank and payments. It's where the student and professors for withdrawals and paying bills. One of the main needs of the students are the food stalls, cafe, and restaurant, wherein they can freely hang out after class and weekend. Some of these are Chef's Patrick, Totally Baked, 7-Eleven that are founded at University Hills, which is nearby the UE. Next is malls and supermarket. The SM Sangandaan is nearby to the university. It also help the students for buying school supplies. The SM Hypermarket, Okay Plaza, and Virgil Monumento is way too far to the university. Although the jeepney from the UE is passable to the supermarkets. And huli is residential, which is malapit lang siya sa University Hills residence, dormitories, and local houses. The University of the East Caloocan is powered by an electricity and backed up by electric generators for in case of emergencies. The water distribution services where the source of potable water in Caloocan City comes from Angat Dam in North Zagareg, Bulacan. At LCT building, you'll be seeing the drainage and canals which can help to prevent flooding during the rainy season. The water tanks will be seen at the entrance near the TYK building. Telecommunications in UAE Caloocan installed their own Wi-Fi to satisfy the student need. University also installed elevators to use for students, professors, and janitors who are needs to go upper levels. Lastly, under the cultural factor is historical factor, which is fact and having the character of the history, landmarks, and historic structures. Yulwalhati statue, a pedestal known as Tuwalhati, carved by Guillermo Tolentino, which is nag-symbolic na siya sa campus. The UE Caloocan was known as UE Tech with Technical School. Tanyan Keith Academic Building was inaugurated in December 2003. It is named after the late Tanyan Key, the father of UE's honorary chairman, Dr. Lucius Sitan. Dr. Lucius Sitan Building is an 8-story building and the new home of UE Caloocan's elementary and high school department, kindergarten and elementary pupils, and high school students. It was inaugurated on September 25, 2012. The 4-story engineering building was inaugurated in 1980. Next is the historical infrastructure near the university, which is the Andres Bonifacio Monument. It was the exact place where the popular Philippines Revolution began, sculpted by Guillermo Tolentino, a very well-known and renowned national artist.
Aesthetic factors. Under the aesthetic factors, there is the natural features wherein it is the UE Caloocan field. They help to enhance the beauty and environmental quality of the University of the East Caloocan campus. It is also used for concerts, events, and relaxing area for the students.
In spatial patterns, the university uses an actual planning wherein entering the campus, you will notice the structures has a pattern, which is the field was surrounded by the TYK building, College of the Engineering, and the LCT building. The university has 2 entry and exits from the Samsung Road and University Hills.